Hello, welcome to day 8 of the 21 days of Pilates. Today we are continuing with the arm back connection because it's super important to feel. So the more we practice, the more we can feel it. Okay, so today I'm going to, just in the beginning of the class, super quick. If you don't have these props, it's okay. You can do it without props, but I'm going to start with a circle and I'm going to start with a pole. Okay. And again, you can use a broomstick, you can use a mop hand pole, or anything that you can hold on to that's like a pole. um, so we're going to start with the circle. And if you don't have a circle, you can actually try to do this with a ball too, pressing down on the ball. But again, I'm just going to do it in this beginning part. Okay. So as you hold the circle here, you're going to kind of just press the heel of your hand into it and just find your posture. So draw your belly in, get the ribs in, get yourself nice and tall. Relax those knees, press your feet down. All right, and then all you're going to do is take your hand right underneath your armpit so you can feel your back muscles. And then you're going to start to press this circle down. And I want you to press down from where the arm meets the back. So do you feel those back muscles connect? Right under the armpit. You can even go further back. They should all be working to move the arm. Okay, try the other side. Again, we're just waking up the muscles, trying to get out of the shoulder joints. You don't want to press the palm down. You want to press from, the back. Do you feel the difference? Pushing with the hand and then actively using your brain to push with your back. And you can kind of feel all those muscles. Good. Okay, so that's all you need to do for that one. All right, your pole, you're going to put to the side for a sec, and we are going to start warming up. So bend your legs together, grip your right underneath your thighs, right in the crevice of your knees, and let those elbows go wide so you can really feel your back muscles. All right, and we're just going to take an inhale as we roll back. Notice your arms just start to straighten a little bit, and then exhale as you dive forward. Shoulders over hips, inhale it back. And exhale, lifting it up and over, getting that longest flexion, right? Talked about that day 1 and day 2. And then release the arms and then try it back and dive it forward. So the arms are just staying connected to your back. And then we go a little further back. And maybe a little bit further if you're okay with that. If not, you don't have to. And then we're going to go back onto the elbows. Bend your knees a little bit more. Okay. And then you got that longest flexion. And we're going to tap your thighs, trying not to shift your weight from side to side, right? Maybe if you want, you can try both. Only if you want. You're just sliding those elbows right back into place. And then we take it all the way down. Stretch your legs long. So if you don't like to do the roll-ups, if you have struggled with the roll-ups, those are really good ones to do because they build the right muscles. All right, we're going to stretch our arms back behind us. And remember, we reach and pull down at the same time. Let's go into our 100. Take an inhale. Exhale, flex it up. All right, we're still got our legs down this week. We want to really focus on this flexion, keeping the hips pulled together, pressing those heels down. Close your fingertips, nice long fingers attaching to the wrist, elbow, shoulder, back. It's all one long line. Remember that flexion, right? Head up to the ceiling as you pull the chest forward. Feeling those arms on your back. Feel like you're almost pressing that magic circle down with the arm. You can feel that back working. And then roll it all the way down. This is where I'm going to grab the pole. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can even grab your hand weights. That helps. All right, so nice long wrists attaching to the shoulder and the back. And then we stretch that back behind us. And as you reach the pole back behind you, you're also pulling it back down. All right, flexing your feet. Let's start to roll ourselves up, pulling that pole apart and breaking it slightly so you can really feel your back muscles, right? as we dive ourselves up and over using that belly. 3, 2, 1. Curl it back from your center. Reach through those heels. Feel the back engage and see how that helps you up. We're going to do 3 more. And then just roll it back. You can put that pole aside. We won't use it again. All right, no props now. Circles, 5 circles each way. Really plant the arms down as well as the opposite leg. Breathe. And then we circle the other way. Let's hug that leg into you. And then just give it a little crossover as you keep your opposite shoulder down. Bring it back to center and elongate that leg longer than your other leg. Other leg comes up. 5 circles each way. Cross over and around and up. And then we circle the other way. And are you anchoring that opposite leg? And then we go ahead, we hug it in. And then take that leg over as you keep your opposite shoulder down. Come back to center. Good. And then just curl those legs in. All right. So from here, pull those knees sort of like in towards your armpit. We're going to go into the full ab series. So if you need to take a break, take a break. We're going to go right through all 5 of them. So I want you to really find the arms on your back, settle the abs down, the pelvis down, and take an inhale. Exhale, curl it up, the crown of your head to the ceiling as you pull your chest forward. All right, single leg stretch, pull, pull. Remember, arms on your back. All right, double leg stretch. We pull in, arms on back, wrap it around, long fingertips, and close those fingertips. Do you notice the difference when the fingertips are wide and open versus closed and reaching? See if you just notice anything, and you might not today. It's fine. Single straight leg. Arms on your back. Pull the arms on your back and then pull, pull, pull. All right, double straight leg. Pull them together, hands behind your head. And now reach those legs away from your center. Stretch from your center. Pull it up. And reach. Pull those hips together and up. 3 more. Bend it in, crisscross. Armpit to knee. All right, you feel those back muscles working to keep the hands there. 1 more each side. Good, and hug it in. Using those legs to help you up. Let's come on up for a little spine stretch forward. If you want to grab that pole again, you can. You don't have to. It's a nice way just to feel the arms on your back. To pull it apart, break it apart, lift top, take an inhale, exhale, curl. Longest flexion you can make. And roll it up. And dive it. And up. 1 more time, dive. And up. And if you have the pole, even if you don't, just stretch those arms up. And then you're reaching the arms and you're pulling them down at the same time, right? And then just let those arms lower. Try it again. Reach the arms up as you pull them down at the same time. Ribs stay in. Spine stays long. Good. And then just release that. Taking your arms out to the sides, a little spine stretch or a saw as we take it over and we dive it for 3, 2, 1. Roll it up into that twist. Other way. Flexing those feet, reaching through the heels. Good. One more each side. And come to center. Good. All right, let's spin it around. We're going to go to all fours and really work this um, kind of idea of the arms on your back. Knees right underneath your hips, hands right underneath your shoulders. And then all I want you to do is you're going to widen your fingertips right now. Eventually, we want to try to close them, but it's a little bit harder to hold your balance with the fingers closed. So let's just widen them so we can really put pressure into our fingertips and right kind of by our knuckles. And then let those elbows bend as you reach long through your tail and then push it back up. So we want to really try to find the arms on the back as we go down, elbows to the sort of back of the room a little bit. And you're reaching through your sit bones. Good, 2 more. Good, and then we're just gonna thread the needle. So we're gonna pull that arm through. Your hips still reach up, but also away from you. So my butt bones are pressing to the opposite side of the wall. And then I want you to stretch this bottom arm and really push it towards the wall. Feel that twist. Come back to center. We'll do it the other way. So you reach long through those sit bones as you let that arm settle down and then reach it long to the wall. Come on up. Other way. Reach. Feet down, feet heavy. So you're trying to get deeper into that twist. This is very active. This is really trying to reach, and it doesn't stop reaching. You keep doing that even though the head is down and we're reaching through the tail. As you reach through the tail, can you reach that bottom arm even more? Feel that twist. One more. Come to center. We're going to walk those arms forward a little bit and then press the chest forward as you kind of just stretch out through the spine and then settle the hips back. All right, let's take it down to our stomach. Okay, and we're going to come up onto our elbows. Make those fists and press into the forearms as you push your chest forward. Lift that center up, spin your inner thighs up, and then your pubic bone is heavy. And then we kick, using our hamstring muscles, kick the heel. 1, 2. 1, 2, like you're trying to, again, fold your femur in half, that thigh bone. 4 more. You shouldn't be shimmying your upper body if you're really connected at that lower half. 1 more each side. Good, and then we'll lower it down. Hover your nose above your mat. Now really anchor your bottom half as we lift the top and hover. Stretch your arms out to the sides, close the fingertips. And now because those arms are attached to your back, they're gonna start to pull your back up. So you reach your chest forward and then lowering everything down. And we do it again. We come up a hover, we reach it long, lift, and lower down. And again. See those arms just connected to your back. And you're just kind of one unit working. Everything works from your center. And we'll do one more time. Spin those inner thighs up, feet heavy. Settle it back. Good job. All right, we're gonna turn it, and I'm still on my knees. I'm on my knees, and I'm just gonna kind of get my pelvis right over my knees. Okay, so in this position, your feet are heavy, and you want to keep your hip bones right over your knees. And notice what that does. You're going to maybe feel like you're losing your balance forward and your feet pick up. So if I go too far forward, my feet pick up. You want to try to stay forward, but keep your feet down. All right. Push your knees down and pretend there's a ball between your thighs and you're giving that a squeeze. Good. All right. We're going to take our hands behind our head and let's just take it side to side. So we want to keep our hip over our knee as we take our body over. Stretch the leg, pull it in, come back up. Other way, the hip just stays over the knee as you go over, press, back, and up. Let's just go side to side right now. And notice, are your hips sinking back? We want to use this bottom leg as an anchor into the mat. The more you anchor, the more freedom you'll have in that moving leg. Good, and one more. Good, and then release, good job. All right, so from here, I'm gonna take one leg out to the side. Good, take your arms out to the side. And then we're just going to take our body over and you're gonna plant your bottom arm, and the arm is glued to your back, right? Push your hips forward, so this bottom hip stays right over your knee. And then I want you to use your spine to stretch up and over and look down. Your arm just comes along for the ride. But I want you to really stretch with the spine. Good, we come back up and then stretch the other way. Good, come back up. I'm gonna try that again. We take it over, you plant the arm, it's on your back. So now you're anchored with that bottom leg, hip over knee, your bottom arm, and then use your spine. Lift it up and stretch it long. Stretch it long, reach out of the crown of your head as you look down. And we come back up, reverse that stretch. All right, one more time. Teeter totter over, feel that nice deep anchor. Stretch it up and over as you anchor this foot too of the leg that's long. Anchor that foot, lift your pelvis more. Use the anchor and power to your pelvis. Good, and release. Awesome job, other side. We'll get up our knees after this, okay? So again, hips, arms, reach it long. Keep that bottom knee anchored, bottom hip. Get your hip over that knee. This foot is anchored as well. And then lift your pelvis as you look down towards the floor and feel that stretch. And then use your abs and legs to come up. And we take it the other way. Good. Settle at center. Do it again. Anchor and then reach. Feel the power of your pelvis as it really anchors you and works your center. Look down. And we come back up and stretch. One more time. Pelvis. Stretch it. Stretch it long. Use your center. Anchor the arm. Find your anchors and look down. Come on up and side bend. Beautiful job, and reverse, or release. Thank you, not reverse, release. All right, I'm gonna do teasers as much as possible because I want you by the end of this 21 days to feel like teasers aren't that bad. All right, we love teasers. Think of that in your mind as we curl yourself up and we come up. All right, reach the arms, legs stay there as we roll back and we come up. And remember, you can always do any modification. You can do your rollbacks. Do those elbow reaches that we did in the beginning. And then hold yourself here, arms up as we just lower the legs and lift. 3, 2, 1. Everything down, everything up. Good. And then just lower it down and settle your knees into you. All right, dropping those legs down. Let's turn it and we're gonna go to all fours again. Come on up. And we're gonna do sort of our swimming on all fours. So you're gonna reach one leg long, one arm long. We lift up and then we bring it down. And then reach and lift and bring it down. Reach. Reach, trying not to shift your weight and really try to stay centered. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now bring it down. Same thing, but now we're really anchored to the floor. It's gonna give a little bit more extension. We lift up and down. And know that the modification for swimming is what we just did on all fours. Spin your inner thigh up. Lift from the seat and hamstring. Lift from your center because your arm's just on your back. 4 more. 4. Press the arm and leg down into the mat to help lift you. And 1 more. Beautiful. And just sit it back. Tuck your toes under, roll it back. Settle your head down. Click your heels together as you just straighten the legs. And we roll it up through the spine, reaching your arms up. Circle those arms around and just dive it. Good. Walk out 4 counts into your plank, keeping those arms on your back, right? And then just sort of let your chest fall through. Open your chest forward and then scoop, dive it. Lower the heels, lift the heels, roll it out. Open the chest, curl it and roll it through. 1 more time, down, up, curl. Good. And then curl it back, walk it back 4 counts. And come on up and circle it around. Ooh, good job. How'd you do? All right. So we were on our knees a bunch today. When you're on your knees, you got to think power to the pelvis. It's all about the center. We don't want to be on your joints. So the more that you can give in to those hip muscles, your ab muscles, and your back muscles, the more it's going to alleviate joints. You're going to feel more power and actually lighter on your knees. All right. So hopefully that felt good today. You should know your modifications at this point. If you're on your knees, you can always, and you don't like to be on your knees, you can always do the side work on your side. You can go into bridge work. You could find something that you do feel good doing. The key is I want to keep you moving because it's all about building the endurance. And then always give it a try here and there. Maybe you've developed strength and it feels good to do these exercises. So it's all about just playing with your body, having fun. But we really just want to try to get that body working so the muscles are working correctly and they're working from places that have strength versus vulnerability. Okay. So thanks so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you till tomorrow. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. So same time, same place. Take care.